This is going to be just a little shop update. Here's the drill press. I contacted Adam, and it's a Canedy-Otto Drill Press. Now, I kind of looked it up on vintagemachinery.org, Keith Rucker's website, where he's got vintage machinery listed. And I can find multi-head ones of these, but they're not the same. Where this has two round tables on it, the multi-head ones that are on there have one table. So the table has to be adjusted to one height. It's a common table and has to be adjusted to one height. They actually had 2, 4, and 6, I believe. I'm pretty sure of that. 2, 4, and 6 head drill presses. But again, I can't find this one. So Adam suggested that maybe I try and post it on the Practical Machinist and see if there's I get any information. As he didn't know what the model number is, nor do I. I mean, I have the model number for the common table ones, but it's not the same machine. It's kind of the same base, but on that machine, there's a plate that comes up under here, and the table is adjusted on like ways of that plate. So I've got to look it up. There's going to be a little bit of video included in this about the electrical. I'm working on the tractor. I've got the seat off. I'm working on getting the 3-point hitch off. Having problems with it, but I'll post that in a video. It's going to be a short video. I just got done washing the truck and washing the trailer, and it's about probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now, and I am going to be leaving for Colorado at midnight. Headed out there to pick up another one of those RVs. So as far as the shelf goes, I never got a chance. I had to replace the caliper rotor and emergency brakes on one side of the rear of my truck, and I had a little issue with that. Got it done, had to bring it back in and pull it apart and redo the clips for the emergency brake because it was rubbing. But so I didn't get over and get the lumber for the shelving, so that's to do when I get back. That's the first thing that's going to be done when I get back, is after posting a tractor video, which would probably be Saturday. I am probably Monday. I will go over and get the lumber for that rack and start getting all of this stuff out of here. But anyways, just a little brief shop update. We're here on the drill press, and I just wanted to check out to see what they had in here for wiring before. I just want to run it on the other side of the motors, and I started shooting this with my other camera and it ran out of battery, but I'm not sure. That could have been my fault. Sometimes when I have a regular Hero GoPro, and this one is the one that I'm shooting with is a Hero 4. When you download the videos off of the camera into the computer, with the Hero 4, as soon as you unplug it, it charges the battery also at the same time. But as soon as you unplug it, it shuts the camera off. On the Plain Hero, it doesn't do that. And sometimes what I'll do is not be paying attention to which camera I'm using, just unplug it and then forget to go back to the Plain Hero and turn it off. So anyways, I ran out of battery. What I've got here is, this is a drill press. This is an electrical box for it, start stop button. What I've got is a Florida bee's nest in here. Well built bee's nest too. Man, they stuck that on there. Let me bring it back. Sorry to get interrupted. My wife calls for no reason at all. Let me get something to hammer on the screwdriver with. Kind of hard to figure out where the lines fed into it, but I'll figure it out. Let me take the cover off the other box. Let's see what we got in there. Sorry, I thought it was shooting while I took that cover off, but apparently it wasn't. No bee's nest. This one's actually pretty clean, so let me get up on, get a small ladder, get up on top there and see if I can figure out if they identify lines, the lines coming into it. Just kind of reshooting this video. I had thought that I had shot this yesterday, but apparently it didn't come out. So these motors are 230 3-phase, maybe 220 3-phase, but regardless of the point, pretty simple wiring contacts, line 1, 2, and 3, and I found this screw in the bottom of the thing. I'm assuming that we got a ground that connects to the box. So it's going to be pretty simple wiring. I'm going to go out and get a cord and a plug that will plug into my 220 3-phase outlet, and I'll bring you back for that. One thing I wanted to do is I took an orbital sander and put it onto the paint of the post. And what you can see is you've got bare metal, a primer, a gray primer, a lighter primer, and then a darker green. And then there was a light primer put over it and this green that you see on it. So I'm going to say that it was the dark green originally. I did another test cut over here too. Let's not call it a cut, test sanding. Get metal, primer, dark green. So it kind of looks like that dark green. It was the original color. It was a green. Looks like it might have been painted once in its lifetime. The other thing I did is I just put it on the plate. I kind of wanted to see what the plate was. If it was just a straight plate, I kind of, I'm not sure how, let me get the thing up. If you can see it in the camera, there are what looked like score marks around it, but it looks uneven. So there might have been a ring around it. Sometimes the reason why I brought that up is sometimes, like on a 4-jaw chuck, you'll notice sometimes that there's rings around the chucks, and it's kind of an alignment method. If you're chucking something up, You can use those rings that have been pre-cut into the plate or the chuck to align stuff up with, get a rough centering of it, so to speak. And I thought there could have been a chance that you might have done the same thing into the drill press, but it doesn't look like it, or I haven't seen that. Again, I've only done half of one plate and one bed, and I haven't done it. The other thing that I did is there was this suspicious plate in the middle of the base, and to me it looked like a plate that they might have had a name on, you know, like a nameplate base, but I do not see any indication that there was holes or anything in it. So I'm kind of looking, I've got to get a hold of Adam and just have him see if he's got any information on this drill press, anything. If he had a model number, if he had anything. Never noticed that before. This one have it? No. Did somebody actually drill down into that? I'll clean that up. I'm not gonna go into it now. I'll clean it up and let you know what that is.